Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your man Chris Thorns coming to you with a late night stream. Let me see if the YouTube gonna start. See what my audio sound like. Alright, sound like my audio good. Waiting on my man Pacino to come on through. Know what I'm saying? So we can tackle this subject together or whatnot. So anyway, I don't plan on being on here long. You know what I'm saying? Just come here doing a quick stream for y'all because I ain't did one in a while. I'm at work chilling. So I got a little time to kill. What's up, Black Wars? I see you, fam. I see Beat up in there. And he came in with his other account. He came in as Julio. So what's up, man? Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Hit that thumbs up. Again, like I said, waiting on my boy Huggy if he ever show up. You know, but I'm gonna start it off myself. So check it out. I'm doing this topic right here because for those of you who see my videos earlier, I did 2 videos, and pretty much they was the same thing about women was alienating the men from their child, and me personally, I can't just really have no respect for any woman that do a man like that. I think that's fucked up, but I think that's distasteful and disgraceful that a woman would do a man like that, and vice versa. So once I did that, I just took the liberty, just look this up, this statistics of deadbeat dads. Then I looked up the statistics of deadbeat moms. So let me go and get started. Let me tell y'all what I got. Like I said, I don't plan on being on here long because I pretty much been at work all evening. So, all right. So this article I'm going to read to y'all is called 25 Important Deadbeat Dad Statistics. Now, I'm not going to read you everything that it says, but I'm going to read you the things that I found kind of like important or whatnot. So check it out. It says, when it comes to single-parent households, the typical perception that society has is that the father has skipped out on the family. For some reason, leaving the mother to raise the children. These dads often called deadbeat dads because they don't even pay child support do create a problem for society because many kids don't have the resources they really deserve. I'm going to start right there for a minute, because I don't have any kids, but just reading it alone, if I got to deal with shit like that, then I must be one of the luckiest men in the world that I ain't got no children. You understand? And so it goes on to say that in 2012, there was over 100 billion in unpaid child support payments. The average cost to society at large because of deadbeat parents, including mothers, in this figure is over 53 billion per year. That means the economy will see an increase of over 150 billion if parents would just get their acts together to support their children. What up, Duran? I see you. They are, of course, fathers out there who want to support their children and just don't have the ability to do so. There is a big difference, however, between a father trying to support his children and a father who is simply ignoring them. Now, I agree. Now, check this out now. They got some facts on here about deadbeat dads. Fact number 1. It says 34.1% of fathers in the United States are under in order to pay child support to their children right now. What up, realists? What's up, fam? I see you. Fact number 2. It says only 72.9% of children are actually receiving the child support that they have been court ordered to receive. Fact number 3. It says the most common reason why fathers decide not to pay child support is because they don't receive any visitation rights. Now, let me ask y'all something. In Anybody who dealt with this, anybody who going through this now, or whatever. Just because a man don't is not entitled to visitation rights, is that an excuse for him not to pay his support? Is that an excuse for him not to pay his support? I mean, I get it. I don't agree with that. I feel like if he is doing the support, he should be able to have visitation rights. But if he doesn't, if he's not getting visitation rights, then is that an excuse for him not to pay his support? So, so we got a section on here that says the takeaway of this. It says, although there are some families that do benefit from a divorce, the vast majority of children within the family end up being hurt by the process. I agree. Now, add in the fact that there are deadbeat dads who are also hurt by the process and refuse to pay child support. You're left with children who feel like their father no longer loves them. It is better for a child to be away. That you, Ugly?
Yeah, that's me. What's up, man?
What's up? What's up? Uh, well, I said, yeah, and you're left with children who feel like their father no longer loves them. Is it better for a child to be away from the abusive father? Absolutely. Even if their father becomes a deadbeat dad, on the other hand, many of the issues of child support will be resolved with more compromise and integrity, which just doesn't exist on either side of the equation. Um, Now I'm gonna stop right there for a minute. Let me go to this other research that I did. So I looked up deadbeat moms. And this is what it say about deadbeat moms. And okay, I mean, you can cut in at any time, bro. If I say something to catch your attention, you can cut in at any time. It said census figures show only 57% of moms required to pay child support. 385,000 women out of a total of 674,000 give up some or all of the money they owe. That leaves some 289,000 deadbeat mothers out there, a fact that has barely been reported in the media. Now, this article back in 2002. I couldn't find none that's recent. So now I don't know how much.
They don't care about recent numbers. Not on that.
I'll definitely ask you that. I'll definitely ask you that. So now we talked about this earlier. You said you've been through this, and you can kind of talk about the ins and outs of this situation, uh, right here. So you already said that they don't care about the current numbers of deadbeat mothers. But let me ask you this: what happens to them if they don't pay up? Because correct me if I'm wrong. I think with men that when you go to court for something like that, the judge will ask you what you got up front, and if you tell them nothing, they haul you off to jail right there in the instant. Is that true or not?
Depends on the situation. I was in a situation where I owed $720. I was $720 behind, and I had a job. So technically, if you're on a garnishment set, it take money from you every month. But if you don't work a certain amount of hours, let's just say, because what I was doing is I had two jobs. I had one full time, one part time. I was making it my business that the part time be the one where they get the garnishment. So what I started doing instead of working extra hours part time, I started working less because I realized I was getting away with, let's say, every month I paid 225, and I was getting away with paying 170, 160 ish, and then the money that's left will roll over, and then next thing you know, I'll be paying it, pretty much getting it caught up. You know how like you do electricity bills, you might not have to pay the whole thing and you get caught up or whatever. So long story short, playing the game, I ended up getting sick. I ended up losing the part-time job. Then the full-time job came into play. I didn't report it. Next thing you know, once I did report it, they were getting the money properly. But remember, when you don't pay, that shit still adds up. And if you owe 700, if you don't pay that 700 and catch all the way up, you owe it forever. So what happens is now that the city, Memphis, where we at, they got a company called Maximus where they try to force men who get behind like me $700 and they petty about it now. So now they try to bring you to court and address that shit. Like, where's the rest of this money that you owe? And if I didn't bring my baby mom with me, they were gonna lock me up over $700. Not to mention that I had been paying prior good on good terms for 3 years. No, I'm exaggerating. 2.5, not 2 years. Paying it good 2 years. $700 is gonna have me in jail. So technically, it depends on the situation. That's why I said if you like, I brought her to court. The judge was kind of like, "You got a job. I'm gonna need for you to get caught up." Like he talks to you like a bitch and everything. I don't mean to be saying it like that, but we just being honest here. If you telling me you need to get caught up with that $700 you owe, sir, you don't need to have any arrearages. And I'm like, the fuck? Slave court? Like, what is this? Is this a plantation? Go ahead, I'm listening.
Really said child support is against your constitutional right, but they don't want you to know that. Not really so.
I know. And the only way, well, technically she's making sense, but well, basically what she's saying is it's true. But if you become sovereign, it don't hold against you. It's kind of like having a license and shit like that. You don't have to have a license to drive a car, but if you become a sovereign citizen, that's how you play the game. But it's a dangerous situation because people don't understand that these laws are in place and some of these laws don't abide by they don't abide or they don't not abide, but they don't apply to you. But if you're gonna live in a country, they try to, pretty much enforce certain things. It's kind of like they can do it and get away. Even if the laws are in place, what people don't understand is that certain laws don't mean shit. Like paying taxes is not even a real, it's not even a real law. But we're forced to do it. And if we get over on the IRS, we're forced to pay it back. And if we don't pay it back, we're forced jail time. So they do shit and they're not supposed to do it. And we can do shit and we're not supposed to be able to do it in certain cases. It just depends, I guess. You know what I mean?
Well, check this out. I read this article earlier when I read about the deadbeat dads. And one of the things that it said that a lot of dads refuse to pay because they don't have visitation rights. What happens with that, man? I mean, is that an excuse for them to stop paying, or could they use that, or that's gonna do nothing but make it even worse for them?
Look, I don't mean to not answer that question. I'm gonna just get to the nitty gritty of what child support really is. Let's get into what it really is. Is you paying the mother to take care of the child majority of the time it's not with you. That's what you're doing. There's no way around that. Everybody's not Chris Brown. Everybody's not Puffy where we got all this extra money where we could say, hey, look, we could pay you a lot, but hey, I get half the time or we could share custody. Everybody don't get granted share custody. You don't have the perfect judge to say, okay, I'll agree with you having a child 50% of the time. When you look at the 365-day calendar, roughly, you're going to see this child 60 days out of a year, roughly no more than 70, depending on the situation. So I'm paying for 60 to 70 days. And what it is, you pay your child 48 hours on the weekend every 2 weeks. And it's like every other weekend.
Is it supervised?
It's not supervised. It's actually where the child is. You pick up at a neutral spot, or you can pick her up at her home, or she bring the child, whatever the case may be. It's like Friday at 6 p.m. And everybody's state might be different, but this is Tennessee. I'm speaking for Tennessee. So forgive me if I'm ignorant on whatever other state. But in Tennessee, your paper is by default. You can alter it and you can modify it, but by default, 6 p.m. at Friday, return the child back 6 p.m. on Sunday. That's what automatically is granted to you for visitation, right? But that's every other week. It ain't every week, it's every other week. So look at what they do. They make you pay child support, and they don't say pay every other month. They don't say, hey, you can pay a little bit. Hey, they don't say, hey, if you don't have this much, if you this behind, we can put you on a payment plan. Nah, but when it comes to your visitation, you get to see the child every other weekend, meaning every 2 weeks. Roughly, they break it down by month. And sometimes if it's 5 weeks in a month, you don't even get to see your child that fifth week. You have to still rotate the next month for the second actual week. So that could be 3 whole weeks you have to wait to see your child again. If it's a 5 week period in a month or a 5 weekend period in a month.
So check this out, man. If you don't mind me bringing this up, because like I said, you know I ain't got no kids, so y'all teaching me something. I'm just talking about this because I did them 2 videos. What up, K. John? I see you, bro. Chris Park in the building. I did the 2 videos earlier. I don't know if you seen them, but you know, one of them, the little white chick on there was lying, talking about this man was violent. That's why he couldn't see his children, and saying that the man was sending her threatening text messages and shit, and they pulled up the text, man, wasn't shit threatening about it. So the bitch was just making up a whole lot of shit for the reason not to see his child. Then I did another one where this girl had a brother, and the brother didn't know about her. And his mother was making up excuses for them not to see each other. But when she did let them see each other, then she was scared because she didn't want the girl to tell the boy that they was brothers and sisters. You know, and I was like, you know, that's fucked up. And we're going to get on there too about the alienation shit, because I don't get down with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like this, man. Y'all got problems, man. Y'all leave that shit between
I'm
y'all.
gonna go in on that. I'm gonna tell you the real. Let's go.
All right. Yeah, my thing, man, leave the kids out of it, bro. Whatever y'all got problems, man, y'all handle that shit like a dust, man. It's supposed to be called parenting, man. But you motherfuckers sit up here and put these kids over there fucking these kids like fuck. They be wondering why they hate your motherfucking ass when they grow up, you know, because I don't know about your mom. My mom never really talked shit to me about my dad. I give her credit for that. She never did that. She let me see it for my own. I don't know about how your mom. Did your mom you do that to you about your dad?
Yeah, but well, you know, my situation was different. I understand. I know your situation, but my situation was different. My mom ran. Like we moved from Whitehaven to the east side, and my dad didn't even know I moved. I didn't even know this was going on. I was 11, 12 years old. I didn't know. So I'm like, okay, we moved. I started school in middle school. I'm like, what, my dad? Like, can we? You know, you can't go see him and shit like that. But she was doing a lot of that when I was younger, and I didn't realize it. Like on the weekends, I'm coming to work with her. Like, you know, if everybody remember, you know, most people don't know. You remember Lightning Burgers on Chris, the Lightning Burger building where the Buffalo Wild Wings is now? Not
Yeah.
Buffalo, what they call BJ's Hot Wings. It used to be Lightning Burger. I'm on general
Yeah,
manager
yeah,
of the
yeah,
store. I would literally
yeah.
come to work. Like if I was a spring break, I'm coming to work with her every day. And when she get off, we gotta go home. On the weekends, I would go with her, or she would send me somewhere, like my auntie house. On the summertime, I remember going to my grandma's house in Marion, Arkansas. I remember shit like that. And when I got older, I started learning that it wasn't really my dad not trying to see me. It was my mom keeping me from seeing my dad. And
Mm.
my sisters and my brother would tell me, man, your dad ain't never been that type of dude. Man, your dad always was trying to see you. Mama was just keeping you away from him. And he was paying, and as I got older, like 15, 16, 17, he was paying $1,200 a month in child support. I was working and selling
Woo.
candy. I was working and selling candy from 13 to 14. I got my first job at 15 at Subway, and I was making cash money until 16 when I was able to get tax dollars. My mom was taking money from me. My mom was making me pay uh, percentages of a light bill, all type of shit. And I ain't have nothing. I had to buy my own clothes, buy my own shoes. You know what I'm saying? I remember, you know, had a pager. I couldn't have a pager even if I bought it. Bullshit. But yeah, cell phone, couldn't have it. You know, remember the junk with the minutes with the nighttime free and shit. Yeah, couldn't have none of that. You know what I'm saying? I had
Hey,
the power tail.
hey, back in that day, power tail, yeah, we had power tail, all tail.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Fans
She
flip.
broke she broke my page. She broke my pager, bro. My man, my dad, like when I look back on it, when I look back on it, like you get $1,200 a month. Why would you break my pager I paid for? You know what I'm saying? I be looking back on shit like that. Like, why would you break my pager? Like, you should be buying me a pager. You should be buying me a cell phone.
We got somebody say they want to come on a panel, so I'm finna send them invite, bro. Keep on talking, bro, because this is interesting. Like I said, y'all finna teach me. I ain't got no kids. And
Oh, but
somebody,
I'm gonna go. Let me go into them this this situation with the with the parenting.
Well,
Okay,
you got
and we gonna be honest that if guys are doing it, they're doing it because they're taught by women. I'm just gonna be real with you. And either they raised by women or act emotional, lame, stupid shit. Because if you're a man as a father, if you getting the rights of your child to see him, and if you're working, you make a nice amount of money. You ain't gotta make a whole lot. If you can flip burgers full time, you can pay child support. That ain't shit. Money ain't shit. If you making it, if you able to pay a car note or your rent, hell, you could pay child support. It ain't no big deal unless you get ripped off. But in the situation of it's based on what you make, and it's like a rough amount of 10 to 15% or so.
mm,
Um, so roughly, I was just paying 225 because I was making about what 16, $1,500 a month. You know, you probably that's what 10, 15, 20, some percentages like that. It's a small percent. 225 wasn't nothing to me. Like I was on some shit like I went at the courtroom. I was like, shit, I thought you were better than that, and walked off. That's how I was. So when she wanted to get an increase, when she realized I was paying it, I was like, damn, you just ain't gonna never learn. Like what you see, I work. Like she got $20 more added on. It went from 225 to 245. So I was like, so then that's when I started being spiteful. I said, I'm gonna go get her the part-time job at Taco Bell. I'm gonna cut that shit in half every month. And then she would get upset, like complain about it. I was like, well, you get it when I get it. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. As long as they let me do it, I'm gonna keep paying half and then pay the rest next month. I'm gonna keep doing it.
so. Let me
But
ask you this.
when it comes down to this visitation thing, a lot of women are really just using it because they know that no matter what it is, when it comes to criminal, civil, or child support, women's word mean a lot. So if they say that you're abusive, they're gonna take that shit in consideration. I don't know why they do it, but they do it. You can
But wait a
the
minute.
order. That's why the order of protection thing is a thing. Because I had this shit filed on me 5 times, and all the stories were made up. I think you remember one of them where she said I threw something at her when she was walking down the street going to work. I would even know where around her. I was at work.
Yeah, I think I remember you telling me something about that. But hold on now. But if they saying something like that about you being abusive, won't they got something? If there's something that they got to prove?
Substantial evidence.
Not necessarily.
Oh, we got brother Barry in a bit. What's going on, brother?
Nothing, man. Y'all talk about some shit I
Very,
a lot of.
very
Oh, okay.
what?
Yeah. Well, soon my man hug you through my shit. You can have the flow, fam.
Oh yeah. But
Mm,
I'm gonna be brief, man.
mm,
When it comes to visitation and situations like that, I learned because I'm the one that's in the courtroom. I'm the angel. And this the woman next to me in court when I finally had to go through a lot of shit to even get the visitation. Finally, we got it set up to where she's in the courtroom. I got a handful of paperwork with this girl next to me that's got an assault charge against me, already been charged, order of protection already granted against her. She coming this motherfucker empty-handed. Told the judge, I got order of protection against him. Oh
Mm,
well, you got that?
mm.
Yeah. Well, can you got a paperwork rule? So then they looking at it like we both a problem. And all I wanted to have was my visitation. I wasn't even talking about that. I brought that just in case she was willing to say yes or no. So she
Right.
said no, of course. So I'm like, well, look, the reason we had a hassle even getting to this point from January, February to March is because there's a lot of shit going on about the first time she didn't show up when you people didn't do anything. Because what I learned is when they sent her a paper in the mail, it's not a subpoena. She don't have to come to court. See, this is what they don't teach you. If you don't have a subpoena, you don't have to come to court. And what they do with women when you file visitation, I don't know about everywhere else, but I know in Tennessee, if they send a letter in the mail say come to court, you don't have to show up. It's
Mm,
nothing. They
mm.
don't have to. That's why they kept resetting the court date. So they reset the court date from January 23rd to March the 9th.
So
She didn't
you
even
in the
show up for
state of
court.
Tennessee.
Yep.
I'm a shooter nigga Tennessee.
Yeah,
You know,
see, I'm gonna tell you what it was because I was like, I'm not familiar with nothing about court. I ain't never been to jail, nothing. So I'm looking like, if she didn't come to court, why are they telling me? Do you know where she is? I said, no, that's why I'm here. Well, they called, talked to the lady. Have y'all sent any paperwork to her? I'm like, yeah. Well, look, we're gonna have to reset the court date to March the 9th till you get in contact with her. And I'm looking at her, and you know how you just got this surprised look like, what can I say to you? So I'm just sitting there
Mm-hmm.
looking stupid, right? And they were like, get the paperwork from the lady over here, and
I'm gonna
come back, contact us when you find out what she is.
man, you can't get that fucking information. They're not gonna release it to you. And
Exactly.
you got a fucking order of protection on you, so that's
Well, I never had one granted. Never. She
but this
tried it about 5 times. That's how
this,
silly she was.
this how you beat this bitch. This how you gonna beat a bitch, beat her ass in the courtroom. Because
Exactly.
when you get visitation right, this is what you ask the judge. I want specific date because that every other week bullshit. Let's say it's your week to get the kids. She'll say that old intimacy, old fashioned. Oh, we doing something. Bitch,
Right.
but it's my time. And you tell the police. Police say, well, for all we know, you could have them last week.
Right.
But if you had papers saying you're supposed to get them on this specific day, and that specific day is today, and you show the police that shit, oh, they're gonna go arrest her ass for contempt because she
And
violated.
you know something about it? It took me forever to get like I had to call police because I try to prevent from having conflict to where they end up saying because you know women word come before anything, like I said. So I had to get the police to come help me make the attempt. So you got to have 2 attempts in order for it to be considered attempt with contempt, which is weird because last time I checked, I don't need 2 fucking chances to not pay
So
y'all.
you get specific
So
dates.
so
Ask the judge
so
for a certain date. I want my children on this day. I want them for the summer. And if the court grants it, she cannot violate that shit unless she wants to go to jail.
And that's what I was saying. I wanted to have specific dates. You know what they told me? Well, you can't have specific dates because you just started your visitation. You haven't even had your visitation started.
Well, I'll say this: if when it comes to your time to see your kids and you paying child support, and she don't let you see your kids, she violated the agreement. That's a contract that you signed. She violated the contract, and what happens when you violate the contract? It's now void.
Right. And so you know the shit behind this stuff is behind me. So it's like I've been there, done that, but it's like now, especially being that he older, like he old enough to talk. Like he know how to say, that's messed up. You ain't let me see my dad. Like, why you doing me like this?
Right.
And then she felt bad. Like Chris, you know, she felt bad. Because she actually sit up and brought him to me and he gave me a hug. And she was like, I'm sorry.
She bitter, ain't she? Because you left her.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yes.
Because
But
I
it's like,
mean,
but it's like the older he is, he's more he can talk, he understands so much and he see and not to just make it look this way, but he sees the better parent in me than her. It is what it is. It's not me just brainwashing him.
I'm
Just
gonna
the
tell
way
you
you are and the way I am, he
this:
notices it.
child support was invented to fuck up families
That's
because
what it's for.
it's like this. Okay, okay. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't even know what people know about this. But this video is like a year old. But Delaware is now experimenting with putting child support on a card, like an EBT card. Now here's the thing: you can only buy certain things with that card. That means you can't
Mm.
buy gas, you can't buy adult clothing, you can't pay for rent. Pretty much everything that's supposed to go for a child, that card will pay for. So that bitch can't buy no weed money, no liquor, no nothing, because it's called child support, not
And it's Delaware?
baby mama support. And then the thing about this is like, why do you think white people are better off than us black people?
Mm. Mm.
Because in most cases white women, even though they do the same thing when it comes to this court thing, at least white women will realize, okay, my child needs a father.
Well, not just that. It's like this. Okay, the real motherfuckers with the real tattoo that came on that boat, they told themselves, I may not run this country today, but I'm gonna set my children up so they'll run this country tomorrow.
Right.
What that means is I'm gonna leave something for my children to build on. So so the children are what you call your legacy.
Right.
Don't give them nothing to build on, you have no legacy. Pretty much saying like Women get okay. Women are spenders and men are savers of money. Women spend the money, men make the money and save money. But you can't save money if this bitch keeps spending the fucking money.
Right.
So I say this because my uncle told me this shit, and I did it, and that shit fucking worked. He said I was 16. He told me I want you to take $20 every week, and I just want you to put that up and let that shit sit for like 10 years. Do you know how much money you have in 10 years?
Real talk. I like that.
I like that too.
That's how much money you have.
I like that too. But now,
Over ten
it,
thousand dollars.
here's the thing that I hate. And I was trying to get in. I think Hubble for to get in there too. Unless he already talked about it. If y'all on this payment plan for this support and shit, but the mother is they making you see your child, do they get any kind of punishment for that?
Hold on, say it again. I couldn't understand what you asked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all on child support, but when it's time for you to go see your child or whatnot, or you try to go see your child, and they alienate you from you seeing your child, do they get any kind of punishment for that? Or do they get in trouble for that?
That's supposed to be contempt of court.
Yeah, that's violating the
Yeah.
court order.
Right. So
Illegal
so what so what
possession.
made so what made my baby mom get right was that I got two attempts and I was gonna take her to court and she knew what it was because she I guess talked to the right people to tell the truth so she ended up acting right.
She don't want to go to jail because she don't want to stop that money train.
Right.
But it's like this. I tell people, even though I don't have no kids, I know how the fucking game goes. And women like they like, no, I ain't have no kids with you. I can't get your ass because you can't, bitch. Because I know all the fucking laws.
Right.
Mm,
Even
mm,
Google, you can Google this shit. Google will tell you child support is against your constitutional right. A lot of
Right.
people don't know their constitutional right. You are protected under the Constitution. It protects a person, not a entity. They have no fucking right. And it's like this. Did you sign a birth certificate?
You talking me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When did you see at the bottom where it said terms and agreement?
Yeah, see I didn't read it,
Yeah,
but
you
I know
didn't read
now.
that shit.
Yeah, I didn't
It's
know
like
I
this.
didn't know now. I know now.
Okay. It's like this. Remember when you download an app or whatever and they ask you permission to do this, do a certain
Permission for your
function?
contacts and all that shit. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
now. Yeah.
it can't do it unless it has your permission, which means consent. So when you sign that, that's pretty much saying layman terms, I'll bend over. So if you need to come fuck me, you can fuck me because you just gave them consent. You don't sign the birth
Right.
certificate. You don't take a paternity test. Child support can't do shit because they cannot do anything until they establish paternity. But why the fuck you need a piece of paper saying that's your damn child? Because if you know that's your child, you don't need to sign no fucking piece of paper. I know I sound like an asshole when I say that, but you're protecting you. Because in the end, she gonna do her, and she could 9 times out of 10, she gonna be bitter and she gonna try to fuck you up. So, and then what I don't like about child support, the government gets a little piece of that fucking pie. They get some of that money that you send to her, and that's why when I discovered that shit, I found out. Let me see what else I can find out about this shit, and I found out a whole lot of shit. Oh yeah, when child 18, you can go back and sue child support. If it's a business, you can sue
mm.
A lot of people don't know that.
them. Yeah, they don't see. People say you know too much. I said, well, the more you know, the more dangerous you are to the fucking white man.
I see.
I'm gonna tell you where they got me in right now. My case has been modified to zero for the last 6 years. Can you believe that? I
So
haven't
my,
paid a dime, but my case is just modified at zero. So technically, all she gotta do is go say I want, and they'll do an income assessment on me.
Oh damn, for real?
But it's this. I haven't paid a dime, and I haven't been asked to pay a dime for the last it's almost 7 years now.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying to not support your child. I mean, because that's wrong, because that's your damn child. I mean,
Right.
You and her are the only ones there to make it. I'm like, you know what the child needs.
Right.
So you're gonna buy what the child needs, not what the fuck she needs. Because people always got their fucking wants and needs confused, especially women. Yeah, women would tell, call me a fucking lame because I ain't no fucking thug and all that shit. I don't sell dope. I said, at the end of the day, I'm gonna have I have a retirement plan compared to this motherfucker right here selling dope. The last time I checked, selling dope don't got no 401k or
Right.
plan. And I'm saving that fucking $20 a fucking week. And keep this in mind. I'm 31 now. I've been doing this since I was 16. Ain't touched that fucking money yet.
Mm. Well, like I said, man, count my blessings. 'Cause, man, I don't even think I.
Don't do that shit, Chris. Don't even
Yeah,
think
count
about
my blessings.
it.
Like,
I told him what years ago. I said, man, don't do this shit.
don't
I
don't
wouldn't wish
fucking
this
rock
on my
the
worst
boat.
enemy.
Don't fucking rock the boat. I'm like, if you long as you taking care of your child, that's all that fucking matters. Fuck what everybody else is doing.
Adopt you a child. That way you ain't got to worry about the mother or no shit. And then you could just be like, man, I don't handle this shit like this. You ain't got to worry about nobody telling you what to do, how to do it, what they want.
And bitches
You know
get
what I
mad
mean?
at me because I say child support is also known as the broke bitch hustle.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people say that.
Yeah, you laugh, but that shit is true because I tell people, and
I heard,
they laugh every time you say it. And I say this, and nobody disagrees with me. They laugh, but I tell them, but you ain't fucking disagreeing when I said it. A bad bitch is supposed to make your dick hard, not your life.
That's your life. I need to use that. That's some cold shit. Hey, but look, when you really look at it, if I'm paying child support and if you need my money, just give me the child.
mm,
Yeah, but I'm
What's
saying
wrong with that's a simple fucking question.
the deadbeat is the one that keeps one from preventing to see their children. You the fucking deadbeat. Let that be saying on the record. I don't give a fuck who you is. You're the fucking deadbeat if you do not let the other parent see their child, man or woman.
Exactly.
I agree. I agree with that.
But the
Are you-
I,
visitation shit don't mean shit like by default 60 days out of
Oh
365.
no
You
no
don't
no
got
no
time to be a
no!
parent.
You should see. You can look it up on YouTube. It's this fucking bullshit ass law. I think it's either Michigan or Wisconsin. They have this fucking bullshit ass law called Dad by Default.
Mm.
that, I believe I know what you're talking about because you got some guys who got to pay child support and the child ain't here. Them motherfuckers still got to pay child
Yeah,
support.
based on common law marriage or marriage to a woman or something like that,
And this
right?
and this is what I don't get. One of the stories I'm like, there's some fucking fraudulent activity going on. I don't know why this dude ain't fucking suing that damn process server or that business he represents because the process server said he got served paper saying he had to go to court. But at the time that the process server said he served them the papers, this motherfucker was in prison.
Yep.
You can't be
Mm,
served papers if you in prison.
mm, mm.
Uh,
And
They
then
just
boom,
got
the game dead by.
Zab Judah just got hit with something. I think he in jail now because he was behind so many.
And this is what I don't get. I'm like, name me another fucking debt that puts you in jail for non-payment. When you didn't pay your light bill, did you go to jail?
Thank you.
nope.
Did you
Thank
lose
you.
your license?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, exactly.
Nope.
And see, and all law is based on a right to know, right?
Yep.
So when you were signing those papers, did they tell you you were going to go to jail if you didn't pay it?
I don't remember seeing that.
No, they were supposed to tell you this because this is the right to know. But when you
Right.
signed, did they tell you what was going to happen if you didn't pay it?
Nah. Never told me.
Okay. Did they tell you they were going to suspend your license if you didn't pay it?
Nope.
Boom. Basically, that's
Man, boy, dropping
what that
flat.
due process. That's they pretty much violated due process. I know how the fuck you
Right.
gonna know.
Yeah, I always
Right.
want to know what the hell they got to do with your driver's license anyway. What the fuck your child support got to do with your driver's
It's
license?
it's it's strictly
because
about keeping a
it's a
man.
scare tactic. It's a scare tactic. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
can't pay no motherfucking child support if you in jail. Can't pay no
Right.
motherfucking child support if you ain't got no license. And let's say you got a car, and that's your only method of Okay, let's say you live in the fucking boonies. You gotta drive 20 miles to work. Ain't no bus going up in no motherfucking rural area where you gotta like walk half a mile to the fucking mailbox.
You know what I mean?
Like nigga, my license is suspended. What you want me to do?
Woo! Man. Hey, salute to anybody that's going through that bullshit, man. Real talk. Salute to.
Transport is bullshit unless you know the laws. So that so then you can tell the judge and you'll get and the judge will get stuck when you ask him this question. What gives you jurisdiction to do this?
Oh, ask them, what's that question again?
What gives you jurisdiction to do this? Because
Oh,
they got a consultant in them, right? When they're
yeah.
near the judge, like, yeah, you can look up a bunch of child support cases. Hell, even the federal court said child support is actually against the law. This,
Yep.
this, this is how it is. This is how they trick your ass. I come to you and I say, hey man, I can promise you you can make $5,000 a week. And you check it and it's all legit. Now, in the fine print, it says I get to keep 90% of what you make. If you
Mm.
that shit, I cannot do anything to you. No, I'm just giving you a scenario. I'm like, this is how it really is. I'm like, unless you sign it, they can't do anything to you. Basically, you cannot. Basically, you're basically consenting into getting fucked. You don't sign that birth certificate, they can't do anything. They that fucking wage garment shit. You tell your job man, ignore that bullshit. All they
And
can
see,
do is
that's
tell
why.
you.
That's why. That's it. So, explain this whole thing about the paternity thing. How they try to make men come to do paternity. That shit fucked
What
up.
they're gonna do? What
That
they're gonna do? Put a gun in your head?
well, what
Put a
they
gun.
doing now is they putting out warrants if you don't come do take paternity, which is weird. Like,
I'm
what
like,
if
but
I'm just
what
not the
gives you
father and I
jurisdiction?
don't want to be tested?
Family court is basically nothing but civil court. It's like this. I'm like, that's why you ask the judge, what gives you jurisdiction to make me take something that I don't want to take? I'm
Right.
like, you violating my constitutional right.
So when these women have kids, they don't make nobody take no damn blood test. Why y'all gonna make me take a blood test later?
Right.
Because you didn't sign the
And I,
paternity test. Because you didn't sign the birth certificate. That's how they got to get you some kind of way.
I hope it's some women watching.
I
Y'all
don't
gonna be
give a
mad
fuck
when I
who
say
it is.
this. I think every single woman giving birth should have a blood test before they leave the hospital. If they
I,
leave the hospital and don't know who their father is, don't even look for them, don't even bring them up.
I'll say this. It don't make no fucking sense if you having your third child and you are still broke. Bitch,
Amen.
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Amen. Amen.
You having your third child, you fucking broke. You struggling, and you got two kids, and you want to bring another one into this fucking world? I'm like, you really like enjoy being broke.
Right.
I'm gonna say this: karma's a bitch. Karma's a bitch. Payback's a bitch, but revenge is a motherfucker.
Real
Yes,
talk.
sir. Cold as ice. Cold as
This
ice.
shit ain't no this shit ain't no game, man. Like, Chris, you see that big boy I got, man.
Yeah.
I got a PlayStation. He can't just play mine, so he gotta have his own. He
Yeah.
wants shoes. If I get a pair, he gotta have a pair. He don't eat. He don't eat hot dogs. If I eat a piece, he gotta get some of it. So it's like this is not a game. So I don't know how guys or women doing all this shit with multiple kids. I couldn't have more than one. I'm having one and it's cool. It keeps me level headed. It's
You ain't
fair.
dating
It's
for two
cool.
kids. Because if that bitch got a motherfucker on child support, 9 times out of 10 she got a kid by you. Your ass gonna be on motherfucking child support.
Yep.
So just
Mm,
avoid that whole fucking situation at once. Like, no, bitch, you is what we call a liability.
Right.
I'm trying to build something, bitch. You gonna try to take a piece of what you didn't build? I built this, and you trying to take a piece? I mean, you better go on with that fucking shit.
I'm looking at the chat, and Eternal said, "To women I taught the greatest power on earth lies in her choice who to make the future
I'ma
generation."
say this shit. You ain't no fucking queen. Talking about you queens and all that shit. Like you don't even fucking act like royalty, bitch. You need to sit your ass down with that shit. You want to talk? Oh no, black queen, you bashing women. I ain't
She's
fucking bashing
your
women.
queen.
To be.
I'm just calling this shit like I said, and don't nobody like being told about themselves. I'm gonna say it. I'm a
Nah.
fucking asshole. I don't give a shit. My mom's a bitch. She'll even fucking agree with you when you tell her that. Say I'm a bitch. So what?
Yeah, a
Hey,
lot of
bro. Hey, bro. Have you ever heard of a woman come to you and said, "I cheat on my last boyfriend"? Never heard that conversation. That
Okay.
conversation never come out.
My question to you is why? Because there's different. There's different reasons why. Men, we are visual creatures, but women, it's more of an emotional thing. Obviously, you might be not getting something at home. Like I had a bitch told me she was cheating on a man because he wasn't eating her pussy. I said, "Talk about that pussy that he probably don't find.
really.
Uh, probably your pussy might stink. Probably your pH balance is off. I don't know. I really don't want to know because I don't want to smell the shit.
Like, who your pet? Who your OBGYN? Hurry up. Give me the answer.
I mean, that bitch was like something. Hold up. He's like, hold up, nurse. Nurse, I'm gonna need me a douche. Please go get me a douche. I'm like, man, I hats off to them old GBYNs dealing with them women with them stank ass pussy. Cause bitches, your shit smell like a musky armpit. Something wrong. You need to drink some more water. You need to do something.
And
You
that's
need
really, and most of the time it'll help if they just drink more water and eat a certain type of way.
oh, they need a wash. Cause y'all from got to know, hair retains moisture. Us niggas, wear deodorant and we got hair on. 9 times out
Oh,
of
it's a
10,
wrap,
our shit's gonna stink.
man. What?
I had a bitch who pussy smell like an armpit. I said, wait a minute, hold the fuck up.
Nah,
You mean to tell me you got three armpits? Not
they,
one, not two, but three.
they feel like that, man. They really ain't take care of themselves, man. Hell no.
I'm like, bitch, you want me to put my mouth where? Where?
Mm.
Right.
You want to put it down? Oh, shit, you must be smoking something. I ain't doing that shit because then my mouth gonna smell musty.
Did that. Did that. All right, fellas.
Or you probably fucking a lot of niggas.
A lot.
So I'm gonna shut the live stream down. Like I said, I'm gonna be over here just for a little while. No one's gonna talk about this a little bit,
Where the
but
women at? That we want them to talk. Where
somebody
they
I
at?
don't
we
want to
coming
talk.
there.
I don't think they want to talk with me on the fucking panel because I'll
I
roast their
think
fucking ass.
I think Sabrina. Looks like Sabrina came
Ah,
in for a minute. I don't know if she's still in there or not.
Okay. Did y'all see that fucking video of Kanika's mom looking at the fucking body?
Yeah,
she
Did
looked at
you,
the body like
hold
it
on.
was her daughter.
Did you see her reaction?
it was none.
She looked at the body like it wasn't even her daughter.
Being
Yeah,
5 feet away, no emotion, nothing, like a motherfucking machine. I'm like, you fucking soulless bitch. That is your child laying dead on a fucking table. And you don't get close, you just come within 5 feet. And then you lie, and then I think it was sister that lied. They didn't let us go see the body. But you got video evidence talking about they saw the body. Hell, the police showed more respect and condolences than your motherfucking ass did. And then your motherfucking ass after the funeral, you happy as fuck. Oh, that's what you want to show? Because you got,
Hugging the bitch that left your daughter behind.
and I tell everybody, all those people that were
exactly.
at the party,
That
you
would
need to
trip me out.
question them fuckers.
That would trip me out right there. That
Because
would trip.
if that was my daughter, oh, some niggas would be coming up missing.
Hey, bro, what the military number one rule? No man left behind. They don't respect no soldier leaving anybody behind. This bitch know this woman left her daughter behind. and let her get lost and hugged her at the funeral.
Well, she lied to her mom talking about she went bowling. That's the exact same shit they said. We
Hold
going
on, who?
bowling.
What happened?
She told her mom that she was going bowling. She lied. So I'm
Who's
like,
going bowling? I'm lost.
Kanika said she was. She lied to her mom talking about she was going bowling instead of going
She
to the.
said she told her Kanika was going bowling.
No, Kanika told her mom she was going bowling.
Oh, she told her mom that.
Yeah, I'm like, you fucking 19, you grown anyway.
Yeah,
Why the fuck
she
you still?
went bowling, all right.
And she went bowling to a fucking death.
Oh, rolled into a
You know
motherfucking
that ass and
closet,
that.
rolled into a damn freezer.
But that story, that the whole shit, that shit don't even fucking. There's too many holes in that story. Cause you look at her, she's a small frame girl, and then you look at the one in the video, she looks a little thicker. Cause she's small frame, like she got a little she got a little curvy. That one in the video, that's not Kanika. That motherfucking
Nah,
ass is already.
I was believing that until I really started thinking like, nah, that's not her. That can't be her.
When you
And
look at the,
if that's not her, this is a sophisticated ass hoax. This is very sophisticated.
that's why I tell motherfuckers I don't have no goddamn friends. They say you must be weird or you just strange motherfucker. I said no. That video right there, that little scenario, that is the perfect reason why I don't have fucking friends. You really don't know who the fuck is your friends, cause some motherfuckers got her ass killed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut down.
If they didn't get her killed, you know, they left her behind for somebody to do it,
I'm gonna shut down.
or just didn't give a damn.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
shut
say
down.
this: either God gonna get you on this plane or the next. So either way, you still gonna pay for it. All y'all niggas burning in hell for
And
that.
we shutting down, so there's not one woman that got an opinion about this
Well,
topic.
like I said, Sabrina came in there earlier and said something. I don't know if she's still in there.
The
Now.
toxicology report said she had epilepsy meds in her
Like you too. We
system.
catch y'all later, man. All
All right, man. But
All right, Chris.
right, you stay
but
on. You stay on, bro.
Oh.